Just like any play, Gordon's Twelfth Night has some roles that are front and center, and some that are behind the scenes.
Lucky 5 standby. Lucky 5.
For Twelfth Night, director Norm Jones chose Jessica Richmond to be his stage manager. I wanted to find out how she settled into this role after her extensive experience in theater.
I think being very particular is very helpful in being a stage manager, and just being really organized and being super focused during rehearsals. You need a lot of focus and endurance, kind of, because especially once the actors are off book, you have to be on book at all times and just like constantly looking at your script, so you don't have to like waste their time like, oh shoot, where'd they go? So you have to be really, really focused.
Jessica is very highly organized, but she's also very adept at understanding a script and analyzing a script. I mean, she herself is an actor, she's also a playwright, she's a director, and she's a stage manager, so she understands all the different disciplines within theater.
Regardless of the qualities of the stage manager, the production of Twelfth Night still poses a great challenge.
I think that people will really enjoy that stuff. A lot of the stuff that Norm and John Saruf and others have kind of hatched up, all the music that's added to the show, so it's really more than just a play in a lot of ways. I think it's probably more than any other show I've been in. I've done a lot of musical theater. It's really an experience. It's a production.
One of the things that a great stage manager has to do is anticipate the needs that everybody has before they even occur.
Are we using this at all? Yeah. Or is it just for decoration?
It's like you guys can pull it out when Festy comes to sing.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a cappuccino.
It's hard even for Jessica to keep track of everything they're trying to put in motion.
And you need to be able to handle stress, because it's gonna get stressful, because plays are stressful and you're the hedge-pin that everything hangs upon, so you have to be able to deal with that. And not be afraid of confrontation, like confronting actors or run crew, which I wasn't good at and I got better at during 12th Night for sure, because I was just like, I don't care, you need to listen to me. Just making sure that people are coming on time and doing what they need to do and acting appropriately, which, I mean, you don't really have to worry about, but then, you know, every once in a while, kids are kids.
I should just call you Twitch.
Don't call me Twitch. I'm not used to this.
Try to bring your eyebrows up. There you go. And they are cooking smart because you're focusing on putting your eyebrows up and your eyes are like,
Perfect.
It's good having a cast that's so vibrant and funny, but that doesn't mean it's always easy to manage. Tell me what it's like trying to help them all realize their potential in this comedy play.
Oh, realize their potential. I don't know if I helped them do that, but I certainly made sure they showed up on time so that Norm could help them realize their potential. But I think at least what I tried to do was help them to focus, because they're so all over the place. They have so much energy, which is great, and they're just wonderful, vibrant people, but they definitely
Something talking about children.
a lack of focus. They are children, but that's what makes them wonderful, because they still can play like children, but are intelligent like adults, which is really great.
When the play is performed, Jessica moves up with Marissa and Matt into the booth, where they can superintend what's happening.
It is so cool being up in the booth, because it's like you're the magic that nobody sees. And it's just, don't laugh at me. By the end of the show, I was like calling the show from memory, because I just knew where the cues were going, so I could just be like watching, stand by, sound cue 73. Sound cue 73, go, and it's just like, you just know. So like, so you could enjoy watching the show, but also like if I was tired, I could just be like, you know, taking a little break, which is kind of nice. We, you know, goof around with each other, eat some chocolate, which is nice when you're up there for 3 hours in a tiny room with people. To be able to goof around with them is pretty nice. So it's cool because you're there, but you're also not there. Like, even though I'm watching the show all the time, I'm still a part of me is out of the show because I'm thinking about the technical elements and like making sure things are going right and the musicians are going to come in on time, and so I'm definitely there. Like, you definitely have to be 100% present as a stage manager, but it's not 100% present in the story.
Jessica really enjoys her leadership role, but what about acting?
Do you ever want to be on center stage?
Okay, this is something I've been going back and forth on for a really long time now. A really long time, probably since I started stage managing last year. Like I said, like, I wanted to be an actor. I love being on stage, but the more I've gotten backstage, the more I've liked being backstage. I still get to be part of the world that I love, but it's not as much of an emotional commitment, which is kind of what I needed this year. And I still felt like I got my on-stage outlet by being in Sweaty Tooth, which I was really thankful for, because I think I would miss it if I wasn't on stage at least a little bit. But I really used to like theater for the glory, you know, like I'd stand outside the theater in my high school and I'd wait for all the people to congratulate me after I did like such a wonderful job, and you know, I just lived for that high of being congratulated. But after I did Metamorphoses and no one really knew what I did, and it's hard to explain to people what you did, I didn't care because I knew what I did and I knew that I loved it. And so I still feel like a lot of people don't really understand why it's so great being backstage, and even like my parents, who love me dearly and who I talk to all the time, still like really want me to be on stage, and they don't understand, I feel like, the joy that I get from being backstage. So I don't know if I want to be on stage anymore. No?